Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 45 of the Prussia Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. We continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for all your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. Do keep it all coming. The Austrian question is still very much a conundrum, a dilemma that I'm still mulling over in my mind. I think today's episode is going to be focused on taking out this army. Possibly just addressing a few of the other issues in the region, but one of the tactics that was suggested was go in and take out Prague with these two armies here, loot it, and then use that looting money to peace out with Austria. I kind of feel that though at this point I'm just going to kind of veto making peace with Austria and Russia, because I feel that both of them are just going to constantly redeclare war on me unless I can get both of them to be my allies. And the problem with Russia being my ally is that they're at war with my electorate. They've come to help, which I really wish they would go and do some war target. I wish I could set a war target here, because your thing is you're still at war with France, which might incur France's wrath. But yeah, you're not doing anything. Oh, we can get trade with you. I might try that in a minute. But yeah, so I can't peace out with Russia, and I know there is that bug with Austria, but I reckon even if I was able to get a military alliance with them, the game is gonna sort of go crazy and then just break its treaty with me anyway next turn. I feel that at the moment, Austria and Russia, if I peace out with them, is literally going to be a turn until they declare war on me. And I know some people might say a turn might be what you need sometimes, but if I'm having to spend 20 to 30k or trade regions or something like that, then that is just costing me every single turn, and they're just getting free stuff for constantly redeclaring war on me. So I don't think peace can be on the table. What I'm thinking is if I go in and attack Prague, yes, loot it, and then destroy all the buildings, so I'd have to be able to hold it for a turn, which I reckon I could just about do, then get my armies out of there and let hopefully rebels spawn, or if Austria does move back in to take it, we then obviously play a defensive war around Dresden, but hopefully rebels might take it, which would just create a little bit of a buffer, a distraction for the Austrians to focus in on taking that rather than sending all their armies through different routes. If not, we have to play to what's worked against the French, although I don't want it to be a let's play of bridge battles. It may well have to be that just to ensure our survival, basically. We are exposed in the east here, so we do need to buff that up. So I'm not going to pop troops in there. I'm going to pop them in here. Not militia, though. But also a lot of you saying you believe the reason why Austria is so sort of intent on sort of keeping the war going is because they probably have Dresden as a victory condition as such. So that's why they're going super hard at me there. But yeah, we are just going to have to deal with that as it develops, really. Also, quite a few saying, Lionheart, in a turn or two's time, you're going to face winter, which means the Russians will be able to keep on attacking you, but you're going to face winter attrition over here in the east, which means I'm going to have to turn into a defensive war against the Russians, which, yeah, that's going to be fun for a fair few turns until, obviously, winter passes, and then we can push out again. So it does mean it will slow down my progression on the eastern front as well, but maybe that'll give me a little bit more time to deal with the Austrians, and if we can wipe out Russian armies, then that'd be grand. What I'm hoping is that we can build up this army over here at Sweden a little bit more, and that will just allow us to then maybe go and hit and raid some territories. I mean, I'd love for an option to come through here and hit Istanbul and hit them in the behind, but we'd never make it through, I wouldn't have thought. How has the UK's got the Balearic Isles? Okay, but I don't think we'd get through all these regions. Plus, we can see Austrians have a large navy there. I mean, I could deploy my forces, but I don't want to risk the naval situation we have here with Britain. But yeah, I mean, this could all change next turn, basically. Such is the way we've seen. But yeah, I think we will push and loot Prague. We'll do that either at the end of this episode or the start of the next one. For now, though, my focus is going to be on attacking these Russians. Just thinking, is there any troops that I want to shuffle on over? No, we're going to leave von Blucher on the bridge because that's going to work best against these guys for now. So let's jump on in. Okay, yeah, they're going to... We do have artillery, so we should be able to draw them to me. Again, whenever I've got artillery, and the AI doesn't, I'm going to sit in place and let them come to me, because we can do the most damage that way. We'll save in case there's a crash, and then we will jump on in. So worth noting that 2,000, they've got 6,000 in total, but 2,000 of their men are militia. So that evens things up and actually throws things into our favour quite nicely. Yes, they do have more cavalry, but I have cannons, and in this game, cannon beateth cav. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We want to make sure we're in cannon range, or rather the AI is in cannon range straight away, so that we can draw them to us. Okay, yeah, cannon range to there. They've actually placed the Jaegers further forward, so they'll be good at just pounding them, seeing as if they're any good terrain we can utilise. There is some back over here, but then that's going to be too far out of range. I'm going to probably need to push forward a little bit. There is this sort of nice ridge line in the middle of the map that I can see, so if we could capitalise on that, that would be good to push forward. So, let's place the cannon... Okay, now we're going to separate the cannon. One to go here, because there's actually a lovely little mound there they could fire between, and the other one go here. Then we're just going to advance with my infantry while my cannons shell them, which I'm hoping will sort of meet the enemy halfway. I'm going to pop these guys on the left flank to deal with the cavalry over on this side. Get some stakes going, and then we've got my own cavalry, Deathhead Hussars, to deal with the Russians on the left. But yeah, we're going to take the far left. Well, they've got more cavalry. They've got their general and another cavalry unit back there. But hopefully they'll just go charge my centre line. You guys like so, and then you guys... Yeah, not as many of you on this side. That's fine. You've got 2 units between the artillery, so I'm just going to pull the artillery here. And extend you guys past it a little bit. That brings you guys nearly up to where I put the light infantry. So that's good. Yeah, you guys group the artillery together. General, yeah, you can go straight into the forest in front of you. And infantry, just in case we need a fallback position. Place your trenches. Okay. So let's move forward, claim this ridge line with the infantry. Go slightly further because we want the cannon to sit in this gap eventually, but we want the cannons firing to start with so that the AI definitely moves in. There is some rocks or something in the middle here. There's definitely a lump there. I think going like that is going to be too aggressive of an angle to draw the infantry in. So let's just go like so, and like so. Cavalry. Yeah, you're going to support the infantry on this flank. In fact, that infantry can definitely be brought in. But the high ground's going to be nice, so... we'll wait for now. How is our shelling going? They're pulling these guys back, so actually we probably need to advance with the artillery now, while our infantry's advancing as well. But let's do that. Limber up the cannons. You've got your assigned spots, and then hopefully that's going to lead to them being drawn in. Yeah, we don't need to worry about being shelled or anything like that. That should be good. Yeah, Hopefully we can be... I mean, I've got to commit to a tactic against the Austrians now. So... moving on Prague at the start of the next episode, I think, is just going to be the general order of business. To be perfectly honest. There's not a lot else we can kind of really go for in the situation that we have, so... we've just got to commit to it and then try and utilize whatever result occurs through it to our advantage, basically. Let's double time it. But actually, this is something I really like about this campaign. It's great to see so many of you sort of saying it in the comments when you sort of view this one. Is that some of you say it's like watching a car crash because it's just you feel the inevitable is me getting wrecked. I think we can. I think this isn't, you know, unwinnable. It's definitely going to be tough, but it's definitely something we can win. Just because I think the nature of the AI as well. If it was a player just swarming with all those armies, yeah, we'd be dead. But thankfully, the AI is sometimes rather cautious about where it deploys, or it just, you know, it's the AI. It can go full dirt mode. So I think we can still do it because we can divide and conquer, and sort of break apart the AI a little bit like that. So that should have some benefits for us. But yeah, I really like the fact that every other campaign and Let's Play I've ever done, I can sort of go into an episode and, you know, I can have a base idea of what I'm doing and sort of know roughly the tactics I'm going to employ and sort of the counters to whatever situation might arise. With this one, it's a roll of the dice every time I hit the record button. You know, every time I get round to recording this series, it's just like, I have genuinely no idea what's going to happen today. Am I going to gain some territories? Am I going to lose some? Am I going to be declared war on by another faction? You know, there's one or two certainties in that, you know, France is always likely to redeclare war after a time on me, but by and large, it's quite a tough one to work out, which is, for me, just lots and lots of fun, because that level of uncertainty is really exciting, actually. Although I'm actually, in a way, kind of scared. I haven't felt this sort of slight, I guess, uncertainty in the future of the series in terms of the outcome since the Adresian Kingdom one, where I genuinely thought I was going to lose that series, but we managed to pull it out of the bag at the last minute and save the kingdom. So I kind of feel that we might be facing the end thing here. And in a way, part of me wants the whole mass evacuation plan to Britain to have to be a thing. But I also want to see how this campaign to Russia in the east is, I think, going to be quite an interesting one over the next few episodes. I say the next few, a lot of episodes. It's going to be a long-running campaign. We'll probably just finish it by the end of 2018. And that's not due to, like, just infrequent uploading. I definitely want this to be more regular this year. But just because I think there's going to be way more... there's going to be a lot of episodes. I think this might even eclipse Maratha in terms of episodes. Maratha was 111. This is currently at 46. And there's still a lot to do. Especially when, at the moment, like, one episode is a battle or not even a turn. It's gonna be a while. So I hope you guys are strapped in for the long term on this campaign. Right, the Russians are now attacking, and they are focusing on this. So increase the map. They are focusing on this flank. So we are gonna aggressively move up to about here with the rest of them. In fact, I'm gonna channel it through this valley here. We can see the lower territory, because I don't want to get caught with them having too much high ground advantage over me. They are actually swinging round now, but these guys over here are way out of placement for where we need. I wanted to maintain the high ground, but that's just going to be sort of a bit unrealistic to hold on to it. So yeah, we're going to go for a deep sort of channel that way. continue to move up the cavalry. In fact, I would love it if they would hide in these forests, but I don't think they will. There's cavalry over here, the Uhlans, so we'll have to try and draw them in for a charge with one unit and flank them with another. And likewise, these guys, these two units at the edge of the flank here, they've got the stakes up, so I'm going to just deploy them facing the same direction as their stakes. This is a really bad sort of viewpoint for them to fire, but it should tear apart those two units of cavalry that are really considering, I think, going in for a charge, although they're now darting. Looks like they're starting to move into the center. You will have to see. The militia here, though, is just a wonderful target for my cannons, and we'll be able to probably go... Oh, lovely. Go into canister shot soon. Those guys hold that flank. The rest of them are bunching up in the middle, which is fine, because it's just allowing my artillery to have a field day. I love that the balance of power instantly shifts the moment you hit barrage. I need them to keep advancing, though, because once they get to this ridge line here, this area of high ground, that's when my artillery can really shine. In fact, yeah, they've barely deployed more than a few units over onto the left here, so we're going to be able to just sort of... This is why I like going for a wide formation, because I kind of think of it as like a crocodile mouth. I can just snap the flanks into the center. That's my tactic, because these guys are pretty irrelevant in shooting the majority of them. We're going to have to sort of... In fact, I'm going to do it now because it's going to work. So sort of doing a... The teeth are now flanking of the crocodile snap. So we can see it here. These guys will snap on around and be able to fire here, which will probably draw the cavalry in, but we can form square, and that's nice and out of position over there. These guys, I'm going to leave them here in the little defensive mound they've created with stakes, just as a hope that they might draw in enemies. Right, we can now go to canister with these guys. It's going to be fun. Can't here because they've swung around. They are taking the high ground approach, which is what I expected. And in fact, just these two I want to tuck. Oh no, they're bringing infantry over. Oh, it's militia. It's militia and the hussars. Okay, so we are going to want a unit to help defend with that. So I'm just going to swing you guys like so. My cavalry is in the forest. Let's pull these guys back over here, because I want the infantry support. Canister shot, no, can't quite hit, but these guys are going to get torn apart by it. Okay, these guys can move now because the cavalry is so not interested in them. This will probably draw the cavalry to us by leaving the safety of our zone, but that's fine. Oh, and cavalry. There's a charge because the hussars haven't gone in for one. So we can flank on round, hopefully. I mean, they're going to get a bit of a charge in on these guys. But we've now actually got a perfect hussar sandwich. So that's good. Oh, enemy cavalry. That's it. Square up, guys. Oh, you're going to catch those guys square on. Wunderbar. Meanwhile, these guys can now move in. Relative ease and safety. These guys might dart down the line a little bit more. Tend to think not. Really be able to unleash this cannon. Right, yeah. Those cavalry units have seen these guys, so pull them back over here. Run, 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 run. Let the squares wreck them over here. Oh. We found the Uhlans with one of my cavalry units. The other one hasn't moved up support. Let's go and sort that out. Head back on over here. Yeah, they've chased these guys, which has led to them getting caught by the square. Let's just pull you guys around like so now. Get you guys out of square because you're going to shoot my own units here too much. Get on over here. Come on, guys. You keep this lot busy. You guys flank on round. Come on. Form up over there. And let's get a nice charge in. Infantry's forming on up. Let's get the other cannon to go to canister now. Even the general's thinking about going through. Go, 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 go. Come on, guys. Charge, 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 charge. I need this because the hussars are actually stronger than mine right now. In terms of numbers. In comes this charge, though, which I'm hoping is going to lead to a big old break on the Uhlans. Jaegers in the center. Oh, wow. They are messing with these guys coming up here. Oh, no. Oh, they broke my square, but also then broke themselves at the same time. Okay, fine. You guys secure that flank. That's fine. You guys did take a bit of a pounding, though. Form yourselves back on up over here. Oh, that is just asking for canister. Please deliver. How are we doing, cavalry? Oh, wonderfully well. Yeah, into the militia. And then we need to get out of here. Possibly go and harass the general's bodyguard, but I don't think we've got enough. That's a spill through, guys. Got to be careful, though, because these musketeers can form square. And there is mines over there, so let's pull back with the cavalry now. Maybe look at taking out that general. We've actually got enough to deal with him. But yeah, my whole infantry line over here is just, at this point, completely pointless. So let's swing them in. Oh, there's a ruddy, impassable bit of terrain there. That's quite annoying. Okay, let's go for this angle first. Cavalry swing you up this way. Oh, they do have more cavalry available. Pull back, guys. Oh, you're just going to be able to do it. Nice. And there's that unit of hussars coming back in. Hopefully they can deal with them. Right, infantry, I need you to turn and deploy. My cavalry will sweep these guys aside in the back. Keep the morale up. You guys need to hold against that cav. Charge these musketeers, because I think they're not forming square, so they can catch this charge on the chin. Meanwhile, this cavalry unit can harass the militia, which will hopefully lead to a break and allow my infantry to punish them. They're wavering. Yeah. Right, let's charge these guys in the back because we forced them into the arms of my charging infantry. So let's rear charge these guys. Flanks are secure. It's just the center now. Let's grab the infantry. Form up like so. Form up like so. And catch all of these guys when they break. Yeah, we pulled my infantry round at the right moment to start hitting and harassing these guys. There we go. That's that musketeer unit gone. Meanwhile, the militia's actually holding, but they're going to get swarmed and broken any minute. I thought I saw some cavalry moving this way. General, where are you? Yeah, they've taken a beating. Take my stronger unit of hussars and target that general. Just keep firing, just keep firing. You guys go around this way, limber this cannon up, because we actually, with these guys, want now to move that away. Watch out for those mines. General's going to fall shortly. Barely anything decent left of that militia, so let's just turn these guys around. We can just fire in and catch these guys over here. General has died. Good. Go chase them, cavalry. Have these guys in behind, then we've, yeah, trapped them pretty much. Back if I... Oh, come on. Oh, my days. Pathfinding. Behave, that's it. Get over there, and you'll be in good stead to blast them. But I think we've actually just done that. But I think we will take a few extra moments here to just deal with them. Artillery, move you guys forward. There we go. Tear them down. Probably shooting my own men a little bit in here. But we're also killing a lot of Russians. Limber you guys up. Don't think many of them are escaping the circle. There's only a couple of units left. I think we can probably give that the all clear. So, yeah, let's quit battle. A decisive victory. Huzzah! See what the losses were like after that. We lost 1,308. Yeah, about 200 friendly fire, just under. Well done, men. Artillery, 1,268. That sends them off that way. Right. Yeah, so this Austrian army could come and attack me. Us holding on the bridge, even though we're weakened, we'll shred them. We know we can do that. Plus, I can see 2 units of militia in there anyway. I know they've got their own artillery, but we've got a lot here. That doesn't bother me too much. I'm going to try and just chase these guys down a smidge. I know we've got militia here, but we don't have anything substantial to really hold. Superior General, though. Yeah, you guys hold here for now. Right, I'm just thinking we might want to bring some ships over to deal with the Russians if they decide to go for a naval assault. So let's bring these two over. 80 and a 98. That's fine with me. We've still got these guys harassing all the ports that we can. And obviously raiding for some money. That's keeping those guys in there as long as we can stop them sailing on round. That'll be good. This ship is an Indiaman. I probably should pop you down at some point, but we're still trying to build you guys up. But at the moment, it's not really. Well, let's gather them all together at this port. Actually, all my Indian men that I currently have. Oh no! Back to the port. Sorry, you're not a naval unit, are you? There you go. How many extras do I have? I mean, it's only given me 4. 4 extras what I've been able to recruit so far. So, it might be worth just throwing them over into my existing nodes over here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. So, for Prague, my plan is to grab both these armies and go via this bridge. If I can plant an army on the bridge, then that's always quite useful. But yeah, I reckon I'll need to bring both these forces down to take these guys on. Unless we just commit one army and not my elites here. Got these guys, which I'd like to leave just because he can jump between the bridges depending on if the Austrians push through. But yes, we will deal with that next time. So yeah, my plan is to push in, take Prague, loot it, try and destroy all the buildings in a turn, and then get out of there and let it rebel. Because yeah, I really don't think it's worth trying to bother for peace. I just have to hope these guys will hold in the east for now, before I can reinforce them. And yeah, we're going to leave von Blucher on the bridge. We're trying to recruit more troops here. In fact, a cannon unit would be good, but these guys aren't amazing. More cavalry, though. Hussars or Lancers? I'm going to go for Hussars. Let's throw that in there. That should hold for now. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride on the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors. Games Planet, Overclockers UK, QT, and MSI. Until the next one, ciao for now.